how to use pjsHeikenAshi as a momentum oscillator rather than just as the traditional Heiken-Ashi bars. It's quite effective at showing momentum. So this is a 2500 tick NQ chart, traditional Japanese candles. What we could do is pop the Heiken-Ashi indicator on there, turn off our native bars, and we would have our Heiken-Ashi bars, which is fine. I actually trade off these. Some people still want to see the traditional candles. There's an alternative way to use pjsHeikenAshi. So what I will do is I will just open up the settings on this indicator. Now I'm going to change the HA type here from this setting to smoothed. If I was just to apply that, you will see the bars actually change to a smoothed version. But what we want to do is also change the HA mode from HA bars to delta bars. What I'm going to do is pop the indicator into a new panel so it appears down the bottom here, and there's also some smoothing options. Here we go. You can select various smoothing types, so I'm going to select WMA and 34, the famous dragon, and OK that. So we've got this, looks kind of awful. I'm going to put the native candles back on. So what we're going to do is go back into here. We are going to turn off the wicks because we really don't want them in oscillator mode, and we get that. Now we still have these weird spikes that's open and closes, so what we're also going to do is turn off allow session gaps and OK. And then we get something that looks a lot more reasonable. So we basically have a bearish momentum rising, bullish momentum, and so on. We can improve this a little bit further. Go back into the settings. And there's an option here that says Delta mode uses momentum opacity. So if we OK that, I'm also going to turn the momentum, the standard opacity on these bars back up to 100%. Now we have this, which looks a lot nicer. So we have here bullish momentum falling, changing to bearish momentum. The opacity change we just made shows you that even though the momentum is bearish, it's failing. So we're basically in pullback mode. That's the important thing to remember. This doesn't mean buy, because the sellers are still initiated up here, need to be overcome. So sells here, sort of, you want to be above this level, which happens here when the momentum of pjsHeikenAshi crosses the 0 line. So we have solid green up to here. Sorry, that's my get out of my chair and move notification. And we have some declining momentum. But where these opacity changes take place, these subtle color changes, you can think of them as pullbacks and continuations. So we obviously have sort of strong bullish momentum here, pullback, first change in opacity color, continuation, pullback, continuation, pullback, right into bearish territory, bear, pullback, small bear, continuation, and so on. And that's about it. The one thing I've learned is that if you trade against this, you will probably lose money. So that's how I use pjsHeikenAshi as an oscillator for trend momentum. Hope that was helpful.